All right, it makes sense if I mute myself. Hello, hello, hello. We are live. It is Sunday, July 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the market is open. So soon as TradingView comes up, I'm still not sure if I can hear myself. Okay, I hear myself. All right, let's wait on my computer. I was supposed to be on at 7:30. My computer decided that it wanted to reset. All right, let's open up UJ. Disney adopts crypto. That's big news. Is Disney approval to take its hand in developing new blockchain tech that can be used by the conglomerate? These crypto skeptics. Why? Okay. Letting everything catch up. Is the market moving? I hate I just did this. Okay. Barely, barely, barely. It's moving a little bit. All right, let's see. Let's look and see what news we have for the week. JPY Bank holiday. Well, none of my pairs are really gonna do anything. I wonder what bank holiday it is. Let's see. JPY Bank holiday. It doesn't really matter if it's 2022. Y'all, holidays change every year. PY Bank holiday today. Marine Day technically says tomorrow, but okay. We got monetary policy meeting for AUD. NPC member Saunders speaks. Nothing too heavy. Bank of England, Governor Bailey speaks tomorrow for GBP. RBA, Governor Lowe speaks for AUD pairs. Was that Tuesday, Wednesday? Ooh, CPI for GBP. It's happening at 2 a.m. We'll see if we'll get up and trade that. We got CPI for CAD. Might just wait on that at 8:30. Home sales for US. That's not gonna do much. Monetary policy. This is gonna be nice Wednesday. So it says 10 to 2. Be on the lookout for that. That's definitely gonna give us some type of spike on Wednesday on JPY pairs during Asian session. On the 21st, we on Thursday. Yeah. Euro monetary policy. It's gonna be a decent week. Nothing too crazy, but enough to move the markets. This is gonna be nice on Friday. All right, so tomorrow, I guess technically, yeah. This is Monday is it Monday in Japan technically? Yeah, it's the 18th. So JPY is gonna be slow. It's a bank holiday today. Don't look too slow. Guess we'll see because I actually never tracked JPY bank holidays. Market open, it has dropped 31 pips. So we shall see what happens. All right, so we had UJ last week. We had this buy. Price came up and hit our TP for 184 pips. I believe this is where we're at in overall structure. Delete this. Here, here. Here. So we got our impulse correction back to the 382, which is a valid fib area, and full TP on the 27. It's not going to go to the 618 because it didn't come past the 50%. Just because this is a USD pair, I'm skeptical about sales, but at least want a retrace, a pullback to this trend line. I want it to come back, but okay. Here, if not the 200 MA here. So let's see. I'm deleting these fibs. I did not put a before picture, but I am going to put and after. How many pips was this? 184 pips. Stop loss 69 pips. Stop loss. Was it 2 to 1? Pip TP. All right, I'm gonna put it in my chart gallery for UJ. This is GJ. GU. All right, here we go. I need to delete this. I'm just gonna leave it. All right. Now I'm gonna go back to my chart, clear my chart, and do top down analysis. Gonna mark the monthly high. And this area for a monthly low. I am going to mark this monthly trend line here. All right, I come down to the weekly. I'm gonna mark this weekly resistance area here, which is in line with our 200 moving average. This is the most recent relevant area. I'm not gonna go any further back. This is already 2019. So we haven't been in this area because we know 20 years, dollars at a 20-year high. So go to the weekly, to the daily. I'm gonna mark this support area right here where price pulled back some. Go down to the 4-hour. Gonna bring it in some. Mark this resistance turn support area right here. So we had two touches, price broke, came through, almost came back in touch, not quite. I see a trend line here. And another zone here. And this is like the exact same pattern. This here, price shot up. You got like this double top. Price came down some, then shot up. You got the same thing here. Price shot up. You got this double top, this little zigzag, then shot up. And let's come down to the 1 hour. And I'm gonna mark this area right here. I'm actually forgot that I like doing it on the line, so let's see. I'm gonna go back up because I just want to make sure it's a little more as accurate as it can be for me. Okay, yeah. That looks good. That looks good. See here, it's a little bit. I'll come there. And that looks good. Okay. Alright, that's better on that trend line. This area here. And this area here. Alright, so this is probably where price is coming back to, and it matches up with this monthly trend line. Nicely. $61 pip fall, but I'm definitely not getting in it, because if I didn't get in it up here, I'm gonna leave it alone right here. Once it comes down and touch this trend line, then I'll wait to see if we're gonna come back up, get another double top before falling. Let me see, because we've completed our 4-hour fib move from what I could see. Let me see what the daily fib move has done. See, and the dollar has been in such a buy. I'm trying to figure out where my point A and my point B is. Okay. And see, like this was a valid pullback. Yeah, point A, B, point A to B here. Came back to the, not quite, but almost to the 27. It could be here too. Yeah. Because that came back to the 50 and took us here to the 618. I can honestly say that I'm not sure where this overall daily structure is, but I do know we are at an all-time high, and I know that the 4-hour fib has been completed. Which is this right here. Price only came back to the 236, didn't really even come back to the 382. And even this one has been completed also. So currently,
I can't open the door, my hands full.
all right, let's see. And this would be our hourly structure. Yep, price definitely finished that. We got this double bottom here. We got a buy and a pullback. So now we have this is our next impulse move. Looking for a correction to finish this drop. So ultimately, just need somewhere to get into this sell. I believe we're possibly going to get a double top. If not a full double top, I know it's going to correct so we can sell, and not exactly sure where it's selling to though because it is the dollar. So just waiting for an entry. All right, let's go to EJ. EJ last week was gorgeous. And I'm not going to delete this chart. Let's see, let's see, let's see. So EJ is currently in a buy. Let's go up some. We gotta come out to see the bigger picture, All right, so EJ is in this nice uptrend. Price pulled back some, hit this trend line, and I definitely think we're heading back up to this resistance area, but that's definitely long term. So price came down and retested this area over here. We're definitely in this big consolidation area. We've been in here since June the 8th. So let's see. Price broke this trend line right here. See if it comes back down, gives us a retest to get back into this buy. Or if we're going to break and retest this area and go up to this next zone, which would fill in this imbalance right here. Fib wise, what do we have here? Here and here structurally. to here, full retrace, drop down. It didn't even hit TP1. So the full retrace TP1 20, the negative 27 would be here. So it could still be dropping. And come down and fill in this area over here. And that would give us the 618. So this could have just been a pullback to get into this sell. Let's see. So overall on the 4 hour, we're still selling. 1 hour. All right, so the 1 hour fib finish is why we got that retrace. We got here to here, came back to almost the 618, and then gave us full TP to the 618, which I missed. Like 500 pips in a day. One day and 11 hours, 524 pips. I believe this was it was like after the 4th of July. Yeah, July the 5th, and I slept. But it's all right, we missed it. So where are we now? So we got this impulse right here and correction here. So we could possibly see it come up and hit this 618, maybe even retest this trend line, which would fill that in and then fall. All I know is I don't have any entries for anything. Of course, it is Sunday and the market is just opening. This even looks a little consolidation right here. Yep. This whole area. And it looks like got impulse here and correction here. So I know I want to see EJ come back to this trend line, but it broke it, pulled away here, and then got that retest here, and then it bought. It's a nice 103 pip move. I get confused by minor structure. So this 15-minute fib, it's like I'm pretty sure, let's see. Pretty sure that this was correct. Impulse. Here. Correct all the way back. Came to the 886. If it came to the 886, it should go to the 618, which is where here. I know this is a lot. It's a lot. But let's see.
Did you hear me about
I definitely text you, told you I was streaming.
How would you know that?
I text you. I deleted the wrong one. Okay. I want the small one off. All right. So we got our point A, our point B, came back to 886. Price should reach up here. But this is a minor structure fib. But if price reaches up here, then definitely see it continuing up here to this trend line and filling in this big area of imbalance right here where price traded, price left so aggressively and it never filled back in. But maybe we're getting a pullback to finish this buy. But I do know that this is consolidation. We got a minor structured trend line here. Let me see. So maybe price come back to this trend line, which would be the bottom of this consolidation area until we finally break out of this and go to the upside. This definitely looks like accumulation right here. So I'm waiting for confirmation. So I definitely see EJ pull back to these two trend lines and buy back up to fill in this imbalance area right here. But JPY pairs on holiday. Today it is technically Monday there. And I've never traded a JPY bank holiday. So I'm just going to let price do whatever it's going to do. And hopefully on Tuesday, well, late tomorrow, actually tomorrow Asia session, it'll be technically Tuesday in Japan. And then that market will ramp back up. But right now it is inside of this consolidation right here. So I like to wait for a break and retest of this box, which is lining up with our trend lines, whether it's going to sell or buy. I think it's going to come back down here and then bounce back up. GJ. Let's see. GJ still in overall consolidation too on the higher time frame. This big area right here. Price is bouncing and trading within this area. Overall structure, still believe that we're selling. So we got our point A, our point B. Price came back to the 886, and since it came back to the 886, it has to make its way down here to the 618, but that's long term since this is a 4-hour fib. So currently, last week I caught this buy. I had a better entry right here, but as you know, we had news, price spiked, and so I exited earlier, and I was able to get back in down here and catch 200 pips. I ultimately wanted to see price come back up here to this trend line, but it didn't. So my minor structure, we're here. And since we came back to the 618, this is why I wanted to see price at least come up here. It didn't touch TP1 yet on the fib, and TP2 would be up here, but it'd be past this trend line. So I knew that was reaching it. I believe I see another trend line here. All right, so yeah, we got two touches here. Definitely the same thing as EJ. Want to see price come back down here before buying. And if it sells, then it's definitely gonna break, retest, and finish that 4-hour fib. So if we go a little further down, let's see what we got on the 15-minute. We had an impulse and correction here after this sell move on minor. I want to get behind those. Here. So we got our point A, our point B. Price came back, not quite to the 618, close to it. Gave us these two double bottoms on the 618. So it gave us TP1. It never gave us TP2, but it is minor structure. So I'm pretty much either waiting for moves to finish and for price to give me some new setups. That is on everything. See where we're going from here. GU. Alrighty. It's just falling out the sky. It is just falling. Of course, because the dollar is bullish. So if the dollar is bullish, that means GB pair, GBP, not GBP pair, is bearish. And like low, low, low. It's been here 2020 and 2016. And it's so low on the charts that we barely even have any data down here. So I can't, let me see. Figure this overall structure from where we are is just falling. So this is what a 4-hour trend line where price is at currently. We got 8 minutes for this candle to close. I'm gonna delete this fib. It's a nice 117 pip drop. But I'm not sure if price is overall ready to come back up into this area up here. I don't even have another resistance area here. It would definitely have to be here. Let me see. Yeah, here. That's if price breaks this and retest, then we'll be coming up to here. Still good 50 pips, depends on, you know, where it breaks that at. But we're definitely still in this big old descending wedge. I can't figure out, let's see. Okay, so this is definitely, this is an impulse. Maybe this was the correction on the 15-minute. All right, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. So we had a price here. A to B, pull back to 86, finished off this fib. Price reversed at the 618. Gotcha. Came back to the 886. Just spiked here, so definitely continue in this downtrend, which would take us from here to here now. And now here to here, which will line up with our trend line down here. This is the 618. So to continue in this downtrend, I am definitely selling GU. That's still 100 pips, even if it just comes back down here. Look at EJ coming on down. GJ is too. But the only thing I'm going to comfortably get in is this GU cell. Where is my 200 on the higher time frame? Okay, it's above it. So I need to know what this higher time frame structure is. I don't know. Besides, we're definitely making lower lows. So technically, okay, hold on. Structure wise, this would be our breakup structure right here. Exactly where this trend line is. Because this is our last lower low. This is our last lower high. Right here. Right? And in order for us to have our buys in this higher time frame, the breakup structure is here. Right? So on the 1 hour, price would first need to break and retest this trend line, which is our 4-hour trend line, make its way up 50 pips here, and break and retest in our 200. M8 is here. We got 18 seconds, 15 seconds till this closes. Yeah, this move, this is a whole impulsive move. There hasn't been a correction in this. This is just one big push up. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with my bias. And wait for a sell candlestick pattern right here. Let's see what we're looking like right up in here off of this trend line. So I'm gonna watch this on the 15-minute and figure out if I'm going to actually sell or buy. So that's for GU, CJ, CJ, CJ. Price came up and filled in this imbalance like I said it would. Perfectly too. Actually gave me more pips than what I was expecting. I caught 121 and it gave out 164. But it was safer to trade to the imbalance because it could have came here and turned around. Why don't I have the high on this? Okay. I couldn't have done top-down analysis on this. Okay, monthly, weekly. Yeah, definitely didn't. Girl, how? Looks good. So area's off. I have no idea how I didn't do top-down analysis on this. Weekly, daily. I like my lines to touch, so all right. Here. All right, this is where we currently are with all these fibs I got up here. Let me delete them. Yep, price is currently right at a resistance level. This is where we currently are. Price came up and filled in this imbalance area. And it came all the way up to this resistance area. Structure wise, what we get over here, came to the 50. All right, TP1, got triple bottoms. And this one finished. This actually would be invalid. It gave us a lower low there. So it would be here to here. And we got all our TPs. And this was one impulsive move. This actually would have been a bomb entry, 286 pips, 3 days. So now we're just waiting to see what price is going to do around this trend line. If it's going to break and retest, and we're going to go higher. I definitely believe we were going to get a pullback to this 200 MA before it does go higher. Let's see. Oh, yeah, technically back to this box right here, because that would be our break of structure right here. This was our last lower high point right here. Which lines up with this area that it took price to break out of last week. Took them forever to break out of. So let's see on our 15-minute. So definitely just waiting to see what price does. Let me go back to GU. We got 5 minutes. Look at that. Is this so resistance area here? Yes, it is. Just waiting on GU to do whatever it's going to do. We got 3 minutes till this candle closes. I think all these JPY pairs are definitely pulling back, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, Asia, or if I really see something, then I'll get in. But since I know it's that big holiday, CAD, JPY, we got a break and retest of this area right here on the 4 hour, and technically a double touch right there. Where is it going? I don't think I did top down on this one either. Okay. I did. Good, good, good. We got this wide area right here. Say here. Yep. Say price is right there. You see that dotted line? Price is currently right at this monthly resistance area. Don't like how this trend line looks. Actually, nope, not there. We're so far from that. Nope. Let's delete all these fibs so I can even see. Yep, okay. All right, so it looks like price broke. Maybe we're coming down and retest and then come back up and test this high, possibly. And we got a nice little impulse here. Possibly price is gonna come down to this trend line. I'm gonna leave this because what did we do here? Came back to 50, hit the 2.7. Okay. Gonna wait on that. So is GU pushing up still too? With 41 minutes in, this candle's looking very bullish. But it is also, it's only 17 pips. It's also at this resistance area. This would technically be a finish of a fib move for AU. Yeah, that would line up for it to come back down and finish this. What is it, a 4-hour fib? Yeah, and that overall one right there. Just gotta see what is the dollar doing. Okay, what do we have? 39 more minutes. Let's wait for 10 o'clock. This AU and GU probably won't move until London session. Look at that. It's pushing back down. So looks like this minor structure fib hit my TP. This was an impulse. Maybe we'll get a retrace to come back and test this support and then continue higher. Alright, so price is probably coming here before it reverses. Lines up with this resistance area here. And it definitely give us a break of structure because this was our last lower height area. But overall, I still see a sell on these 4 hours. So that is all I have for today. Most of my charts were already marked up. No entries just of yet. I am going to keep this session running for GU. Gonna look for an entry on GU to sell it lower. So this is definitely looking like our impulse and our correction on the fib. So I like to see for price to come back down. So if I enter, I will come back and put my position tool up. I'm gonna leave this up till 12. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we shall see what happened in my session and if I got in anything. Probably not. Probably gonna leave JPY pairs alone. Just depends on how this bank holiday goes until tomorrow Asia session when their banks will open back up. All right, you can follow me on Instagram at Sierra_trades. It's SIERA_TRADES_. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. Let you know when I'll be back live. Get updated on these trades. And I'll see you in the morning. I'm going to put this on mute. Happy trading.